Throughout the year, we scroll through thousands of trail cam pictures until one catches our eye. And then we scroll through thousands of more photos, waiting for that buck that caught your eye to make a showing again. In the summer of 2023, we had many mature bucks using our lease in southwest Oklahoma, and plenty of good velvet pictures to show for it. But there was one buck out of all of them that continued to get my attention. He was a deer we only had a few pictures of in velvet throughout the whole summer, but one I wanted to get a closer look at. We knew this buck was in the area, and we named him the 7x5.
There's really no other way to put it other than it's game time. I just got here. It's a little warmer than I wanted. Right now it's 75 and we got some pretty good winds going. It's a little windy, but we're gonna be in some pretty wooded area, so I think we'll be okay. Like I said, it just takes them to do it one time, so hopefully this time is this evening. But we're gonna start getting ready. We're a little early. It's only 3:30 right now, but our feeder's kind of playing games, so I think I'm gonna carry some protein in there for them and lay it down and just get to set a little early. We don't get to hunt often, so when we do, we're gonna cherish these moments, and who cares if I gotta sit there and play on my phone for another hour. But we'll keep you guys updated. We'll catch you on the walk-in. Wish me luck.
One special buck named Mr. Next Year that was not on the hit list because we hoped he would turn into a mega giant at 5.5 years old. So Peyton had to sit and watch a 150 plus inch 4-year-old multiple times in bow range and still had the will to pass him.
To take the entire thing off. There's a few weak lines in this tattoo.
Last night, a brand new buck showed up. He is a beast. He's a buck we had one picture of last summer. 7x5 at least. He has a little bit of everything. I'm tired because we drove up all last night, didn't get in until about midnight, and me and my wife. And this 7x5 is a beast. He has big, long beams. He's got width. He's got decent tine length, mass. He'd be the biggest deer I've ever shot. And he reminds me of the 6x7 from last year that I shot, but just a bigger version in every way. Super mature buck. And we also got a buck I like to call Snow White, who is a piebald. I've never seen a piebald in my entire life, and this deer shows up yesterday. And he is a beast, probably 140-inch 9-pointer. So we've got a couple of really good bucks showing up. Pate was in here last week, and he had great action and saw a lot of new bucks. So we're getting in here this morning, gonna hunt a couple days. Hopefully shoot a doe with the recurve at some point. Here we go. Hopefully I can stay awake. Let's do it. I ended up seeing about 15 does, which is not bad, but I didn't see a single buck, and it's October 24th, so I was hoping to see more buck activity, but it's still hot. I mean, into the weekend here, it's going to be insane. It'll be 40 degrees, so there's still hope. Pate's going to be in here this evening. We got a big rainstorm coming in, so I'm going to try to go hunt this evening before I beat the rain, but it's definitely going to be coming down, so we'll see how she goes. With lows dropping into the high 20s at the end of October, this was setting up to be one of the best October cold fronts that I've ever had the opportunity to hunt. This is the kind of deer you dream about at night. Oh my goodness. Sucker. He is a 7.5. What a stud. Shot. That's incredible. Hit him right here. You talk about shot placement, vital V. That is in it right there. Hit him right in the heart. That EPA. I mean, look how big bodied this deer is. Just a monster. Monster body. So I shot the 6x7 in here last year, and he was every bit of he was 230, 231, I think is what he ended up weighing. And this buck is much bigger bodied. I bet this buck is close to 240. So he's my biggest buck easily, and I'm so excited. I'm so thankful, especially to put him down. He didn't run 10 yards. What a freaking stud. we were at my recurve draw hunt at Big Mac a couple days ago or yesterday, and they had a sermon, and the guy was talking about the light. He was talking about finding his way to the duck blind in the dark, and how you can only find your way when you're in the light. And he started talking about Jesus, and it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and people were wanting to go deer hunt, I'm sure. So it was like an unsolicited sermon, but it was really good, and I think it really focused my eyes back on Jesus, because especially during deer season, it's such it can become such an idol, something that you almost worship. We had 3 weddings in September that we traveled for, and I've been hunting, and I haven't been to church in 6 weeks, and something about that just doesn't rest really well with my soul, and I was just trying to refocus on what matters, because the more glory you give to God, the better, and the more you take your eyes off of you and you put them on Him. And I just shot the biggest buck of my life this morning, probably 150-inch deer. So why should I be worried about anything? And here I sit, easy, but knowing that there's work to do. There's eyes to be fixed on something else. And even though deer hunting is fun, it does become an idol. And I've tried not to keep it that way this year, because in the past I have made it that way, and pretty much, hey, deer hunt at all costs, I have to travel to hunt, all this other stuff. But man, God is good. Even in times where I've chose to put deer hunting over family and over faith, God has still been good to me, which is kind of what blows my mind about God, is that you don't get what you deserve. If you got what you deserve, I'd be in the grave and I'd be in hell right now. But because of what Jesus did on the cross, because He became sin, I get to walk free, even though I don't deserve it.
Where I set. That reset right there. You need to sit 6 yards away from where I did. Oh man, you did it, dude. Congrats, man.
What do you think?
That's him. That's the one that I saw.
That's him?
That is him.
That's the one you almost hit with your truck?
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
He's good. He's got some mass, dude. Goodness gracious.
You think he's 140s?
140s? No.
You think he's 150s?
I think he'll break one. I think he'll be 150s.
I think he's got a lot of things going for him. So I literally sat on this stool. I sat on this stool right here, filmed like this, drew back, shot him through that grass this morning, and he went 10 yards.